Hello and welcome to episode 4 Picking the Dream Team. This week I'm joined by Ezra. Last time we tried to record together, we didn't manage to get the video out in time, so I think we had a decent team there anyway. Erin, good to have you
Yep,
back. Yeah, let's see how we did
great
this
to be
week,
back.
and we'll get this week's definitely uploaded. Let's get 100 points, the goal.
That's the goal. I think we've give ourselves between now and the next international break. We've got to get 100 points at least once.
Yeah, all right, we'll do that. Hopefully this week we'll start. Can have a quick look at the fixtures. I mean, we just made our pod for the week, so we are quite fresh with what's happening. So we'll just have a quick look at fixtures. Few, like you said, we already just spoke about it now. Chelsea, Man United, we got to be backing Hazard there. At least one or two Chelsea players there. It's not a guarantee, but it's a good opportunity for points. Bournemouth, Southampton, great opportunity for points. Man City, Burnley, decent opportunity. Liverpool, Huddersfield, decent opportunity. And Arsenal, Leicester also, it's alright. It's an opportunity. Other games, a bit
Yeah, you
tough.
got to back Arsenal. You got to back.
Yeah, you got to back Arsenal, I think. So, I don't know. I don't think there's any other games that you can think of. I think we just mentioned now, so that's why it's so easy to say. Should we just
Yeah,
go ahead, start building our team? So just have a quick
yeah. Let's
look
get
at
stuck in. Let's.
last week's team. We've got 0.1 in the bank, so nothing in the bank. We got injury to Holebas. A few players I can already see that are going to have to be executed.
Yeah,
Okay, so we'll
yeah.
let's remove the players now, and then we'll rejoin you guys. All right, so those are the players we've taken out for this week. Playable players are, like I said, Hazard, Richarlison. All right, so let's start building our team. Maybe I'd
Let's
like
start
to
with the keeper. That should be the easiest.
start with the keeper. Let's have a look. So we basically need to look for the clean sheet with our keeper. Do you have any keeper you can think of?
I'm torn between two. I'm thinking. So, like you said, I think we've got to be aiming for a clean sheet here. But we can either be going Edison at
Yeah.
home. I mean, he should be getting the clean sheet there, but. He is 5.7, and I'm thinking what might not be the worst idea is if we go for Begovic. 4.5 at home to Southampton. It's a bit of a gamble, but it's not completely unlikely that they'll keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, that's not a bad call at all. I think Edison's a bit expensive for a keeper,
Yeah, he is expensive.
and he also may
I
not make
agree.
that many saves. I think that's a decent. Oh, saves are not that relevant really in this. They're very minimal. Like you make 4 saves,
Yeah,
you
like
don't really get a lot of
for
points
one
for
point
that.
or something, yeah.
Yeah, you could go Liverpool keeper. You could go. I think Begovic is a decent option, to be honest.
Yeah, and
I
he'll
think
give us
let's
a
do
bit of
it.
cash as well. I mean,
Yeah,
he's 1.1 cheaper than Allison, 1.2 cheaper than Edison.
yeah, I agree with you on that. I like Begovic as a keeper.
Sick.
Get
Okay,
him
let's put
in.
him in there. Should we look at a forward maybe? Because we only have
Yeah, we can jump
one to
straight
pick
across the
there.
pitch. We're going to
Yeah.
keep Lacazette then. We'll get our next forward in. I think we're agreeing we're only playing with 2 forwards and then possibly 4 at the back or 4 midfielders and 3 at the back. So we'll see now when we look at them players.
Yeah, yeah. I think it'll probably
Um,
end up being full midfielders.
Listen, we could also put in Callum Wilson this week as a forward. It's not a bad option, and then we don't have to have the cheap guy in,
Yeah, that's also
and
true.
and then we can get an expensive striker in also
We can, but I'm just looking. Who would you
of
put
the
in?
big.
Because I'm looking.
Yeah, listen,
What like?
Chelsea, we can't call on them. Liverpool, I don't think it's worth putting in. I don't think it's worth putting in Firmino. Well, like we said, Bournemouth, we probably get Wilson in. Then it's probably
Is
worth
Wilson or
getting him
King?
in.
Definitely one of the two.
Yeah,
I'd
one of
probably
the
go
two.
Wilson though.
Yeah,
Probably
I
go
also
Wilson.
I prefer Wilson.
I mean,
Man
then
City, we could go Aguero.
you could go Aguero, but he's not even. I mean, he doesn't even feature up. Wait a sec. I mean, he's. Yeah, 11.3. Look, if we go Aguero, we're just gonna have to cut down. Although, if we've got Aguero, Lacazette, Bernardo Silva, Hazard, Richarlison, we've got quite quite a strong spine. We can then afford to go a little bit cheaper with our defenders and remaining midfielders.
Yeah, and I think I have a good idea for our midfield. I think let's go Aguero and Wilson.
Aguero
Let's
and
get
Wilson,
those.
get rid of Kanir.
Yeah, I think he needs to go.
Yeah, let's give it a go. We'll see if we do have a problem there. Aguero and Wilson, and then are you thinking maybe Fraser in the midfield there?
I'm thinking Shaqiri, to be honest.
Interesting, very interesting. You see, my issue with Shaqiri, what you were saying in the pod makes a lot of sense, but you have to know whether he's going to start or not before the game week starts.
Yeah, the only reason I think he'll start is because there's both that Mane and Salah injury doubt. I don't see why they would risk both of them. And then, I mean, if he doesn't play, we'll have to just have a good replacement, like a decent-ish replacement. But if he plays, he's honestly he's been like amazing every time he's played.
Fair, very fair, and we can, like you said, we can just get a good first replacement in there.
Yeah, let's
not a bad
check how
idea.
much. Let's see how much he costs. He can't be that much. I don't think.
You'd hope not. You'd hope not.
Yeah, you would hope.
Because then that kind of goes against our whole logic here.
Yeah, let's see. Sure. So he's 7 million, Shaqiri.
7 million.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
I think we could have a decent replacement defender. I think he could be great this week because I wouldn't know who. I think Mane, they say, is 50% of playing. He's got a thumb injury though, so that's a bit of a weird one. Like,
yeah,
you don't really need your thumb so much in soccer. And then Salah, I've got like a bit of a hunch that he's not playing. Okay, it says 75% chance, but he hasn't been on great form. You don't want him now to get a proper injury or something. I think it's a good call going Shaqiri this week, but yeah, it is a bit of an element of risk.
It's not a bad call at all. It's not a bad call against Huddersfield.
I think it should be done. We can
always
take him out later, but let's see how it looks with the budget. Then we're gonna have to go probably the 3 centre backs and then a cheaper mid. I think. Let's get the 3 centre backs in now, just so we can see how much budget we have left.
Yeah, I think we may even have to go with the budget. We may have to go 2 centre backs and get one Bissaka in there. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see now. Yeah, so let's So Mendy got a slot in coming back now.
Yeah,
he's just expensive, and
he's
the Liverpool
expensive.
Guys, Alexander-Arnold.
Or you get Doherty in there at 4.7 against Watford.
Yeah, playing Watford though.
I mean, it's
not
like
bad.
Chelsea
it's not bad
City.
For that price. It's honestly very feasible for the price.
I think we may have to get him in there just for his price. Plus, how can you? I mean, he's had a cracker.
Yeah, he's on form. But yeah, honestly, I look at down the list here of players, and I don't really see anyone that exciting.
8.3 with a mid to play. I think we've got a proper good-looking team here.
So quite an all-round team, this.
I was expecting us to be cutting back a little bit more even, but I mean, we've got options here as well. Look at this. We've got Sigurdsson's not the worst option. We do have Richarlison in there though, but
yeah, fine.
I wouldn't mind. I will probably steer clear of Pogba. I just don't think he's worth getting in there. Özil's not the worst bet if we think he's going to play.
Yeah, he should play. I see Fraser's there also. Madison, not bad for Leicester. They're playing Arsenal.
Yeah, at Arsenal. That's
the
only worry. I mean, I don't know. I haven't put a lot of thought into it yet, but the thought of a bench boost.
Oh, you think our bench is... I don't think our bench is good enough, but it's not bad.
The thing is, the way we play is that we're going to have... Normally we have 3 throwaways on the bench. And we've just been lucky that one Bissaka is cheap enough that he can be a first reserve. We've got... At the moment, I'm sitting here with one Bissaka, Wilson. We'd have to change our keeper.
Kelly and Hamer.
Yeah, but we could
Yeah, let's go back to transfers then. Let's quickly have a look. It's not a bad opportunity to play the bench boost actually at all. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a keeper that's playing for 4 million, I'll be honest. The only way is if we sacrifice Ozil for maybe a cheaper player.
Yeah.
Then we can get our bench
Which I'm not
boost in.
opposed
Maybe
to,
it's not a
actually,
bad...
because we can add one or two. We can add like what 1 million to each of the positions, to Kelly and Hammer's position.
Yeah.
And we can still get a good mid in there for 6. The only one who comes close that is grabbing my attention is Leno, if we think he's going to play.
Whoa. He is playing.
4.8 is not bad.
That's a great...
And Arsenal could keep a clean sheet.
That is a great...
But they haven't kept one the whole season,
Let's
which is a problem.
definitely get Leno in. They haven't kept the clean sheet but you're right. He's going to be good. Okay, I don't know if they're going to keep a clean sheet, but he's a good option. And then we need to get rid of Kelly as well. So maybe let's take the Everton wing back then.
Yeah, where's he?
We're gonna have to sacrifice some points on Ozil, but it's fine.
Yeah, we'll only sacrifice 2. We can still get a decent 6.
Yeah, we'll get a decent player. I think let's get Digne in. I think he's quite a good...
Let's get Digne in there.
And then,
I agree.
How much are we gonna have to sacrifice? We have to lose 1.7 on Ozil. We are in a position that's decent. We got 6.6 basically for our new midfielder.
Not bad. Let's just get a maximum price here of 6.6.
I mean, you've got decent options. You've got Walcott. You've got Moutinho. You've got Knockout. You've got Fraser. Got Seri.
Got Pereira. Pereira's not bad either.
Not bad at all. Pereira. He's just playing Wolves. Schürrle. I like Schürrle.
I also like Schürrle.
And then I guess it doesn't really matter who's starting so much with the bench boost.
Doesn't matter at all. It's just the captain.
So captain then captain's options are Aguero, Hazard, Mendy or Shaqiri, or Lacazette even.
This is a tough one.
Very tough. I personally wouldn't go Hazard.
Back Hazard, but
I wouldn't do it. I'm too scared of Mourinho against big teams.
You wouldn't? Do you remember last year when Chelsea absolutely annihilated United at home?
Yeah, it's at home. Okay, yeah, we can leave him Hazard captain. I think it's fine.
The thing is, our other options are Aguero versus Burnley. Could easily...
Burnley are quite...
Surely...
Nah, I think...
They're not bad, but surely you've got to go City against Burnley.
Yeah, fine.
Although the other thing is that I think... I still think Chelsea
form.
will run over United, and Hazard...
Yeah,
Hazard might be... He's on form, and it's also... A lot of people are going to see that United-Chelsea fixture and pretty much steer clear of it.
Yeah, fine.
I think it's one to pounce on.
Let's keep Hazard in. He could score... Let's say United get trumped by Chelsea. Hazard will get possibly a goal, maybe an assist.
But then City go and beat... Yeah, I know, you know what? In my guts, I'm just feeling Hazard.
Yeah, I like Hazard. Okay. I think then that team's ready to submit. I've activated the bench boost.
Wait, have you clicked the...
Yeah, it's active. Bench boost is active. So I'll save the team.
Alright.
It's saving. Alright. Erin, thanks for joining me. Very, very sick team.
Man.
I'm very excited to see
interesting little turn of events.
Alright. I'll check you tomorrow morning on the golf course.
Cheers,
Thanks for chatting
through.
Cool. Cheers.